Crazy Bob here. Let me ask you a question. In your X3, X4, X5, whatever car you drive, have you ever had a blind spot that even when you adjust your mirrors according to SAE, there's a small blind spot that you're like, holy crap, didn't see that. So you can see that my other BMW is right over there, and you can see that I've got the little tripod sitting right there. Watch this. So once I have the mirror adjusted to SAE, as they say, all the way to the window, slightly down the side of the car, and then I come back to where I would be looking. So do you see the tripod? If you do, you barely see it because I'm holding the camera up in front of my face. But from my view right now, I do not see the camera. The tripod, rather. Nor do I see a huge freaking X5. Now, doing my shoulder view, I see the X5, and my peripheral vision should have showed me the X5 anyway. But I'm not concerned about the X5, I'm concerned about that tripod right there. So if that's a motorcycle, there's my view when I turn my head. I'm not going to see him. So what's the solution to this? A thing called aspherical mirrors. And I hope I'm saying it right. Correct me down in the comments if you need to. So these are convex mirrors that on the very end of them allow you to have like a little blind spot mirror. And strangely enough, the X3 and X4 come with that standard in just about every country except, you named it, United States. So I don't know why BMW does this, but those convex mirrors are a lot safer, and you do not have a blind spot. Doesn't matter how you adjust your mirror, whether you adjust it sitting in your position that I'm in, looking down the side of your car, whether you adjust it according to SAE, leaning towards the window and then adjusting it to the side of the car. Doesn't matter how you adjust it. You can be grossly wrong, but you will eliminate the blind spot. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. I bought a couple of aspherical mirrors. I'm going to show you how to install these mirrors on your X3, X4. So your mirror should look like this. You should have a pretty good gap on this side and a very little gap over here. So the second thing we're going to do is we're going to tape all this off and tape this area off to make sure we don't accidentally scratch the car. So some people forgo this step. I kind of like it because that way, in case this slips, it's going to hit this rag and I'm a little more safe. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so what you want to do is just kind of pull until you hear that click. And you want to be careful. You can never be careful enough. You may have to use a little tool. Let me try and pull it out some more. It's still clicked in the bottom a little bit. And if you have to, you can position the mirror in the opposite direction, which is what I'm going to do at this point. So that worked great. Hey, look at yourself. So now you carefully just move this up. This right here has a little tab on the mirror itself and a little tab on the actual plug. So you'll have to kind of, as best you can, just kind of get in there and snap it out. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky little booger. So I'll show you that snap up close here in a second. Then you have the heating elements, which are just two little plugs, which a little gentle pull on those will get them out. And that'll give you some leverage. So now you can actually come in here and unsnap that last one. And I'm going to need both hands, and I may get in the way of the camera here, so bear with me. So both of these had this tab. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and let you kind of see what I'm talking about. You see that little tab right there? It needs to be pushed down. So when you push it down, then you can unplug it. So there's the clip on there and this little tab that holds it in place. So don't forget to do it. Alright, installing the aspherical mirror is going to be reverse order. So I'm going to start with this plug right here. My little triangle. So, and then you basically just get it into position and push. You heard that. So you have to be, I don't know how to put it, affirmative but not brutal. Don't do it like you're trying to beat somebody up. Just kind of be affirmative with it. Don't be scared either though, because then you'll just piddle. So in any case, now that we got the mirror in, let's go ahead and pull all the tape back off. Luckily I worked clean. No scratches, no damage. And we're going to go back in the car and take a look at what we see now. So this is my current view. And you can see right there is the tripod. The one that we could not see at all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and adjust it to the SAE position again. Which, by the way, I don't like. So I'm going to go over to the window. Adjust this to where it's just along the side of the car. And it really doesn't matter because guess what? There it is again. So aspherical mirrors are the bomb. This is so much safer. The only drawback at all, and this is the only thing I can think of why the American market doesn't have aspherical mirrors, is because somebody out there will come up with this idea that like, well, things look smaller in an aspherical mirror, and because they look smaller, I thought the car was further back, and because I thought it was further back, I moved over, and because I moved over, I had an accident, now BMW should pay for it. So that's the only reason I could think of. It's some kind of stupid legality. But I will tell you that this is the bomb. This is the way to go right here. Aspherical mirrors. I've put them on the X5. So I got the driver's side done. I'm going to do the passenger side. If you're interested in these, I have a good source for getting them. In the comment, just leave an email address or something, and I can maybe help you out. So, all right, till next time. That was it.